saw that? Nobody saw it. I think so. Yeah, that was fun.
Hello and welcome to beautiful Manhattan Beach. It is the progressive AVP Manhattan Beach Open, the mecca of beach volleyball here. Look at the waves just crushing their way through the bottom of the pier. We are south side of that pier. We'll look at our stadium here, which will be the site for this elimination match showdown, our final match on stadium court of Survival Saturday. There's a look at the bracket. Our match here, MJ Rice, Gina Urango versus Maddie Anderson, Elena Chacon for a spot in the semifinals tomorrow against Chang and Kraft. On the outer courts, the other side of the bracket, Durish and Koenig versus Van Winkle, Van Winden for a chance to play Brasher and Cruz in tomorrow's semifinal on Championship Sunday. My name is Rich Lamborn, joined by none other than the 2016 Olympian, 2016 MBO champion himself, Casey Patterson. We've been with you all day. Casey, our last match of the day, it almost seems sad to see.
I know, it's gone so fast. I was like, at first, I'm like 9 matches, and now I'm like, I feel like I could do 8 more.
8 more, bring it on. We got some daylight left. As it stands, though, this will be our final one. A league showdown. San Diego Smashes, MJ Rice and Gina Urango versus the LA Launch duo of Elena Chacon, Maddie Anderson. There you see them there. Finally, I wonder what they put in their water. We put Zip Fizz, we put Element and Crystal Light.
Yeah, what do they got going in here? I want that concoction. I always had like protein powder with caffeine in that. So, and then I had one that was only electrolytes and then protein and caffeine. So I had like calories that were digestible and then electrolytes.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I wonder if their electrolyte choices are as cool as their outfit changes.
Yeah, seriously. They're always dialed.
There is Elena Chacon out of Crown Point, Indiana. 5'9", 27-year-old. Making her debut alongside partner Maddie Anderson in the league this year. Not the first time either of them have played in the Manhattan Beach Open, however. Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. 6'1", 24 years of age. Talked about it a little bit earlier when they played, but if you've been watching all season long, you saw them qualify for the AVP League in exciting fashion, winning the third and final qualifier, securing their spot. And look at the woman on the left, Gina Urango, the reigning 2-time MVP of the AVP League. So looking for a Manhattan Beach Open title and a plaque on the pier, though.
Top it off.
Yeah, something she would love to add to her mantle, as it were. There she is, the 37-year-old from Los Alamitos. Kind of the pioneer of the NCAA beach game as well.
Yeah, that's a fun fact about Gina.
One of the first products, maybe the first product of that system that now just is a feeder system to our AVP.
Yeah. So many good athletes coming out of college. For example, Megan, right? Like,
yeah, local girl, Hermosa Beach product and one of the more physical players.
Oh yeah,
you're ever going to watch on the women's side.
She's got an epic highlight of her hitting like a 2-ball in a men's net and just going up into the ceiling. Just like boom, she hammers.
All right, we just saw an epic battle on the men's side. A spot in the semifinals on the line. Let's see what this match provides for us. Typically, late Saturday evening matches tend to be the best ones. Gina will get us underway. That one into Chacon. And she goes off the block and down. Get her team on the board first.
Good swing, good patience there. That's what they did earlier on. Into Brasser Cruz, they were smooth in system.
Nice little knuckle poking deep.
What a set by Gina on the run there.
Yeah, Gina and MJ making some lemonade out of lemons on that play. Have a look at just almost underneath the net, scooping that up.
And bailing her way out of the way too. Good change of direction.
Yeah, immediately just throwing it in reverse.
It's a Tokyo drift.
Again, into Chacon, out wide. And that little slap up the line, that's kind of her go-to shot.
Yeah, she's smooth. Gets that thing at all different points in her approach. On her way up, she'll hang. Real smooth arm.
Pay attention to how she approaches this match offensively. Was going around to the right side with a lot of success against Brasher and Cruz.
That's right.
Earlier. Driving this one in deep again to MJ Rice. Oh, Anderson there with the stuff.
Okay.
Have another look. Good deep load and then jump into the angle for Anderson. Good strong left hand. Closing the door.
Yeah, good job staying tall, reach into that seam.
Working it into Rice again on the left. And Chacon's going to be on that.
What
great set. Oh, just a little too much. You know, that set may have had too much spin on it. It was so perfect. It just kind of popped off the hand of Chacon. Sends it wide.
And that's the right swing, too. That little 3/4 dart to the sideline.
Continuing to work Chacon on that left side. Ooh, how about that?
Wow.
So we saw the slap up the sideline, going feast into the cross court this time. And that is exactly what you want to do. Keep defenders guessing, keep defenders honest. Never let them see you coming.
I mean, that whole play, she passed so patient and balanced, and then that runway of her approach, everything was so smooth.
It's close. MJ getting right on top of that, creating some angle off the top of the tape.
Yeah, I like her going to something like that when the ball gets a little tight versus the full go for the hammer, right? Because then she gets to stay tall, she gets to follow through, have a little bit more range and space because she's a step closer.
Yeah, and on that second look, you can see what a good shot it was because Maddie Henderson was set up on the inside.
There. Yeah.
But wide, continuing to stay aggressive on that left side. Chacon.
Great job of getting, you know, every coach will tell you the slow to fast, right? She passes, stays nice and smooth, processes. Once she sees that set peak, she goes and just speeds up like crazy.
And again, the winner of this match makes their way into the semifinal with the #2 seeds. Kelly Chang making Kraft a wait.
I love that.
And Megan hits that at such a high contact point. You see Chacon kind of making that move to the line a little bit early there, perhaps.
Yeah, forcing the defense to have to do something more extreme and sooner.
This one goes into Anderson this time.
Wow.
That is crisp.
Oh, little 1.5 to the pin. Quick set and slicing that.
I got to think that set was maybe a touch lower than Maddie was expecting, but she got on it in a hurry.
Yeah, she carved that perfectly.
Chacon was on that. Should it have been in, but she just looks it wide, and that's another point.
Those are fun when you're there and you can let them go because you're so balanced and already there.
And you can do the fake play it and then spread your arms. And let
through
it go
the
up.
arms.
Yeah. Everyone always appreciates that move.
The old out of bounds, wait for the serve. Yeah.
Working it into Gina again. This one's off. That is classy from Urango up the right sideline. It's the right play defensively from Anderson pulling off the net, but Gina surgical with the shot.
Yeah, Gina's got the most range of anyone on tour. Both hands, different sides of the ball.
Good touch there from Urango. She's just going to have to shovel this one over. Chacon will take it. That one is long. Again, it's the right decision. So that's a couple now that have been the right choice. They've just barely missed.
Yeah, I mean, that might have been just a step farther away than I probably wanted, right? I just wanted it to be a little bit closer to be able to follow through on that ball a little bit. But again, the right choice. And nothing about that says that we're like stressed or anxious to make that play. We're determined that this is the right play. We're processing that time and what the defense is doing really well.
Working it into Chacon. A little interesting.
Wait, a little lift? What do we got?
No, I think that's four contacts.
She touched it.
Yeah, that looked like an absolute touch.
For sure she touched it.
Are we going to get a consultation? Because that looked like it was touched. We may be replaying this point.
That looked like a for sure touch.
Yeah, there it is. Replay. Good work by the officials to consult. Make sure they get that right.
Smart, throwing a little dagger in the side, like, hey, yeah, I mean, there might have been a touch or whatever, but that set was awful, you know? Set the tone down the road, plant a seed. Maybe the ref gives you a double call later on. Such a veteran.
Yeah, good argument tactic. If you know you're going to lose one way, switch the topic.
Yeah, set it up for something down the road.
Working this one into Anderson this time on the replay. And she chops it. For you volley karma people, that means the previous call was correct.
Yes, right. Everybody knows the ball doesn't lie.
Getting the point and the 2-point lead into the side change.
Yeah, Anderson and Chacon are doing a great job of big aggressive approach with good range still left in that contact through the ball, and they're spreading the offense really well. Nothing really obvious to go commit to on defense, so I'm kind of always uneasy.
And their first contacts have been solid, right? They're in rhythm because those service receptions kind of keeping them in position.
I knew you'd bring it back to passing.
Pass from Rice. Oh, yeah.
There's it.
Hard and deep.
I love it. Combo that with those nice smooth ones from before. Great offense. That's where Gina does her thing back here, changes up the rhythm. Deep standing floater. So smart.
Yeah, that is such a tough serve. That is an excellent finish there.
Yeah.
Not the set she was looking for necessarily, but making it work.
And that's where Megan, I felt like, has gotten so much better, is letting her physicality help her game versus just using it as the only thing, right?
That service mistake. There gives the lead back to Anderson and Chacon. Yeah, that is an interesting pairing of serves that Gina has. The deep floater with the jump serve, right?
Yeah.
You never can get truly comfortable in service reception against.
Yeah, it's like you're playing a six-man team and 6 different servers are coming at me. Yeah.
Served to the Urango sideline there from Chacon. Scooped. That one's well off the net. Good deep swing. Oh, excuse me. Chacon gets a left hand on it. Can't quite pull it up off the sand.
Yeah, even though she doesn't get that good balance move towards the ball, you get a touch. You know, we've talked about that. Like that still makes them feel like they need to be even crispier to make sure they're getting kills.
That one's going to sail. Good communication on the side of Anderson Chacon.
Yeah, good early call.
And both teams kind of trying to feel the other
yes.
out. Right?
Yeah.
Haven't found a way to exploit any weaknesses, certainly not consistently anyways.
Yeah, it's been a very balanced heat check here. Who's going to give us something to play off of?
Oh,
okay.
Well, that's going to be difficult to play against defensively if Megan's just going to detonate from the right side.
Yeah, and you know, the 3 swings that she's had before have set that up. Right when she started with it, she got clamped, and then it's like, okay, I'm going to go 3/4 perimeter, 3/4 high and deep, and then now I can like bring it down and hammer.
Yeah, a little bit different angle from that right side as well.
Yeah.
Well left there. Good tracking from Elena Chacon. You can see her kind of following that one deep. And as it's above her shoulder, just letting it go. 11-10 as we hit the midway point of set number 1. It's Anderson and Chacon over Urango and Rice. Contenders bracket final, as it were.
The end of a long tournament here. Saturday evenings, always the best matches. You know, the last chance of teams to go get into that semi tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you've had a long day. It's been warm out here. There's a breeze, but the sun has been shining since about 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Sand is hot. Takes its toll on the body, even though this is, in my opinion, the best sand there is in the world.
Agree.
On which to play beach volleyball.
Perfect depth, perfect consistency.
A couple of good coaches at the helms for their teams here. There's Jake McNeil for Anderson Chacon and Angela Benson for Urango and Rice. Meeting of the minds there at the midway point. We'll see what we get as the second half kicks off here. See if there's any strategic shakeups.
Nothing's really been opened up yet, right? No one's ever felt like they've had control. It's been very balanced, good side out match. Nothing's really been super obvious, like you said. They've been just kind of like heat checking each other and looking for weaknesses.
Opportunity for Chacon, and she rattles that one off the block of Rice.
So balanced on that dig and smooth, right? There's nothing, it's just perfect balance. As if I were to push her, you couldn't. Off that scoop that hits the tape and normally rattles people. She goes.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how calm she is, particularly with the platform, right? That starts with that solid base you're referring to, and everything kind of builds up from the sand. Good serve. That is a tremendous shot.
Yeah,
Gina from well off the net.
Little thumb down, inside out. That applies just to her like serving too. She hits that same ball when she serves. She can do so many things.
We get the jumper here from Megan. The running float serve. It's off. Good one-handed dig there from Rice. And she'll pop it up the line.
Yeah, good timing on that pull. Way to be balanced. Good height off the dig.
And she identified that that set was a little back off the net very quickly, Megan, and quickly pulls off the net. Makes the good play with one hand. Nicely maneuvered over the block there. A little knuckle pokey deep to the line side.
Yeah, good recovery right back to just good pass, good space. Yeah, something's got to happen here, either with service or tactics on our defensive schemes.
Oh, what a scoop. Over the top and down. That is tremendous.
That was the old football move where you kick the ball up and then your foot goes all the way around it and you kick it again.
Yeah, that was the arm version.
Yeah, she did the arm, like a little circle around the ball.
Circular chicken wing, I think. Maybe we'll have to get a trademark on that for Maddie Anderson. There's the finish. Little knuckle pokey to the line side. Excellently done.
Oh, lefty.
There's the lefty middle swing.
Inigo Montoya. Why are you smiling? Because I know something you don't know.
That's correct.
I am not left-handed.
Now, what's the response from Anderson Chacon, the man in black?
Right, yeah.
Not left-handed either. Oh, boy, but Gina does have the triple ace in her bag, and it's 14 apiece. Well, that is one way to generate points defensively.
Yeah, not a lot of, like, runs at all so far, right? It's just been solid side out and then like a one reel there, like a trickle, or, you know, a scoop in transition, and that's it. And then we're back to siding out at a high level again.
And as soon as one team gets one, the other team seems to get it back. Settle in for the dogfight. Gina again going deep, float serve. Knuckle pokey covered by Anderson out of the middle. And she's going to rattle that through the hands of Rice.
So calm there, right? Like, she could see that that first set was a little tight, covered each other. Everything's in system. We don't feel stressed, right? Nice and smooth.
I feel like you never see this team get surprised, right?
No,
they're engaged from start to finish, kind of whistle to whistle, so to speak. And that's, I mean, that sounds like a no-brainer, but
no, that's hard to do.
Yeah. Opportunity here. Oh my goodness.
You're welcome. I think I heard Gina say you're welcome.
Do it. I mean, that was phenomenal. Not only the set itself, but the ability to take a swing at this. There it is. Great work by our camera people.
Yeah.
Going high into the air and with the finish.
Nobody.
Megan Rice, 10 attempts, 8 kills, just 1 error. I'm going to say that's about 700 hitting percentage. Missing that serve wide, however.
Yeah, I don't feel like anyone's really like gone for their serve, right? And I think that's why the result is this really consistent side out from both teams.
Yeah, you have Gina with the deep floater applying a little bit of pressure.
Right.
You saw the errant pass on the last one for Megan and Gina, but that one's going to be a little bit of a missed contact. Yeah, half-hearted ask for a touch. Megan, I think, knew that it wasn't touched.
Yeah. You got to try.
So, yeah, the back and forth continues. As soon as one team gets a point, it just kind of keeps going round and round. But this 2-point advantage late in set 1 will inspire Gina and Megan to call a timeout. Think things over. See if we get some insight from one side or another. 4 kills, 0 errors, and a block for Maddie Anderson. Solid performance. Her partners had to bear the brunt of the responsibility offensively.
Yeah. She's been smooth, staying high level, changing up a lot of speeds, going back. Got a good vibe about this team. They're just smooth and never stressed.
Like I said, we're in better shape than them. We're gonna fucking make this happen. Let's go.
Perfect timing. Got him.
Sideline right now. I wouldn't mind even like line to line if you're in. Okay. Line to line ace from Maddie Anderson, like we've been seeing all year long.
I love it, getting fired up. The Maddie Anderson.
Head down to our corner. Head down to the corner. I'll see you down there in a second. You know what? I'm going to take like 10 to 15 people. Head down to the DJ Amy Robbins.
I like that. That's something I never thought of when I was coaching, is like referring to things and just naming them after my players.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go with the Casey Patterson here.
Yeah. Well, I used to do that with Jake. Go back to the service line when we need a big point. I'm like, you go be Jacob the MVP, dude. Right now I need the Jacob. Like that, you're the MVP, dude. And he would get a play. And he's like, you keep firing me up, bro.
Let's see if Maddie Anderson does indeed go with the Maddie Anderson line-to-line serve like we've seen all year.
Right.
According to Jake McNeil. 17-15. That was a darn good serve, but an excellent pass. And good put away. I mean, that was exactly what Coach asked for from the service line. But Gina was equal to the task that time.
This is where probably Gina has the most ability out of everyone on the court to create something with her serve.
That is a great set. Maddie Anderson just rolling that one up near the net. And Chacon continuing to stay aggressive. Those high swings into the hands of Megan Rice.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay disciplined like that and keep it high over and over because you just want to pull one low and bounce.
Driving that one into Megan Rice this time. Chacon is on it. Opportunity. That one's well off the net. That is a little bit of a tough swing.
Yeah, good late pull actually by Megan. I think kind of creating that, right? Like she shouldn't have pulled, I don't think, but then because it was so late and chaotic that kind of take your eye off the ball for a second.
Well, yeah, you feel like that's the time to swing, right? When the blocker is pulling off the net. If Megan would have stayed, you kind of think I can roll it down the line maybe.
Right. So then you kind of rush it or you take your eye off it to look at them.
Yeah, either way, that set's got to be a little bit closer to the net.
Yeah.
Pretty easy opportunity there, missed. Tough chance here. That one is going to be an ace. That is exactly what Maddie tried to do just a moment ago.
Right.
Megan going line to line with that serve, and it was a good one. So Anderson Chacon will call a timeout now, and this is one of those pivotal moments.
Yeah.
You know, you don't capitalize on a scoring opportunity that's relatively easy, and then right away you let your opponents get a real one with that tough serve. And now all of a sudden you feel like you're the ones with a lot of stress on you.
Right. Somehow that just like that feeling is so much more of the game than anyone really talks about. We talk about tactics and strategy, but really it's just like, how do I manage that emotion and fight back against it? What do I do mentally?
Now she's going to take a mix of punch, and I think I'm going to go a little behind today. Okay. You can even mix up depths maybe, but
it reminders if she goes behind, you're going to hold for the thumb down that side?
Yeah, I'm going to be in the pocket, and then I'm going to react to the lineup.
Yeah.
You just try to get in her face early, and then I can...
Yeah. Your lineup's getting better.
I think I'm just... they're swinging high.
Yeah.
I think I could be at, like, maybe if I'm earlier, at least I might get a positive.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. Like,
just
don't wait. Slowly, your lineup's getting better and better. Now let's just jump half a second earlier.
Okay.
That's the game, right? Like, do I play chasing what they've been doing last, or do I play where I'm still being patient and delaying and looking for them to finally bring one down? You know, that's the game you play, is like, do I chase or do I lead on defense? You know, John Hayden would always stay ahead of us, right? He'd be like, I'm going to do this, this, and this to make you do that. But if you didn't and you just stayed true, you end up having him come back to you. That's the ultimate battle.
From Benny as well. I like your lineup, she said. Maybe just alter your timing ever so slightly around to the left side. Well, how about that shot from Maddie Anderson?
Yeah.
Crafty.
Slimy little cutty from going back.
I like that response from Anderson Chacon. Switching up the route.
Yeah. Especially after a timeout, right? They've game planned your normal route, but what if I go back? You know, hopefully they didn't talk about that.
Right into Rice. Yeah, that's one of those unfortunate ones. Maddie makes the right move, and it just kind of gets stuck. Doesn't bounce up and give you time to play it again. It doesn't stay low and get right on your hands.
You need either more space or a little harder touch on that ball.
This is basically deuce here. First one clear by 2 is going to win. Oh, boy.
There it is.
It is another
Gina serve.
Trickle ace. Gina now with 2 of those.
It's like you always know when she goes back that you got to be extra ready because she can create so many things with her serve.
And going to the jump serve that time. With a good one up the middle. Chacon.
Smooth.
Calm as you like.
Yeah. Good breath by Maddie too. You see her big breath on that bump set, just taking care of the ball for her partner.
Can they respond here now? 20 apiece. But Rice and Urango have captured the advantage, the opportunity to side out for the lead. Well, that's a tough serve. A great set, however. That one sent right over. Chacon, yet another dig.
Swipe scoop dig.
And the put away. There you go. That is why, as Mark told us earlier, they collect fans everywhere they go. 7 digs now for Chacon in the opener.
Way to do a little platform correction. She kind of jumped off the ground and did a little scoop adjustment.
If you don't want to change the angle, you got to jump up.
Yeah, you got to get off the ground, right.
Excellent work from Elena defensively, and now set point. Oh, and there it is!
That line of
a timely ace.
The 14-footer crossing the middle.
That match like a metronome, momentum just going back and forth, and just when it had swung to the Urango Rice side, Anderson Chacon steal it and steal the first set with that ace right there, 22-20. How about that? That
right
thing just dove. Wow. In perfect position to seal the deal for Maddie and Elena. There you go. Teams with a chance to consult with their coaches between sets. Anderson Chacon with a set in hand, 1 set away from a spot in the semifinals. Set 2 coming up next.
Crazy, just dizzy bat. When I say go, the bat goes in the ground, the head goes on the bat, we spin around. I'll count you down from 10. When I get to 0, you make a race for that ball, and whoever ends up with it gets that ball. That sound good? All right, feel good about that? Nobody get concussed. In 3, 2, 1, dizzy. Let's have a chat, John. How's your day going? It's been a great day for me, too. Yeah, very good day. Very beautiful weather.
It's been you know what? The hottest place here is literally on stadium court. Not even in the stands, like in the hot box down here. It is so hot. The sand is hot. I feel like we've slowed down a little bit. Let's spin a little bit faster. Let's get spinning a little bit faster, everybody. Let's go. I didn't forget about you. Get your head on the bat. Head on the bat. Head on the bat. 10, 9, 8. Head on the bat. 7, 6.
Welcome back to the 2026 Progressive AVP Manhattan Beach Open. And what you're looking at right now is one of the best on-court entertainment games there is. Dizzy bat. We've had some cheating scandals already today. This one is rife for cheating. Did everyone do the dizzy bat properly? It looked like we had a lot of vertigo going on out there, so I think it was accomplished properly. Do we have any concussions?
I do believe the first 2 hands I saw in that ball belonged to this young lady.
Wow,
there you go.
She won it.
Look at a super slow-mo replay. There you go.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, people doing pretty well, keeping the head on the bat. Bucket hat guy, not sure where he is right now.
Yeah.
Gets taken out.
Going for the trip.
By that gentleman.
Oh,
yeah, there it is.
Got it.
Correctly called. Face full of sand after the win. The young lady in the gray top. We'll get to the stats of the dizzy bat later. As for the volleyball match, here's our set number 1 stats. Both teams hitting extremely well. Just 3 errors. Both teams above 400. But yeah, the aces win in favor, actually, of MJ Rice and Gina Urango, but a lot of times the timing of stats ever so important. And that 1 ace in the Anderson Chacon category came as the final point to seal the deal in set number 1.
Right. It's not the ace, it's the timing of the ace.
So this has been a back and forth battle. You would expect that to continue, right? Neither team really able to pull away too much.
Yeah,
string points together.
Yeah, nothing too obvious. Everyone's been so smooth on their serve receive, right? So they've stayed in system, made a lot of good decisions. The minimal blocks, right? The one, that whole set.
I think if you're Anderson Chacon, you can ramp up the execution in transition a little bit, right? They had some opportunities they let slip by the wayside.
Yeah, right. There's, look, if we're getting nitpicky, those are the things that you would want to do anyways, right? Like, all right, let's be a little bit more terminal. Maybe we find our lineups a little sooner, like Lena did at the end, right? Like let's cross that middle and have it drop serve.
And then if you're Gina and Megan, going to the words of Coach Benson, you can maybe alter some of your timing blocking defensively. Yes. How about that one off the hands and wide? Gina and Meg get on the board first.
Yeah, right, like that, immediately running like a tempo off a bump set to the pin. I mean, even that's something to just throw differently at the opposing team.
Round to the left side. Oh, good scoop, Gina. That one off the net. Nice overhand dig. Maddie, another chance at it. Oh, little Steinmetzger. Picked up, Meg. Well, back flippy, Elena. And just out of reach.
Wow.
Megan with the Stokey.
So good. Little turn and flip.
Excellent stuff. Defensively, Gina and Megan.
Yeah, good scoop to start that too. Gina just flipping that ball.
That one looked very, very close to crawling over like the one at the end of set number 1 did for Gina. Stays on her side, however. It was point number 1 for Anderson Chacon.
It was always the worst miss for me if I hit it in the net and hit my partner right in the face off the net. Hit Meg right in the face.
Anderson did have statistically one of the best serves in the AVP league this year. Right on cue, getting a dribbler back.
She gets good flat contact on her serve.
Yeah, that was kind of what Coach McNeil was referring to, that we heard him in the timeout saying, go be Maddie Anderson.
Right.
Drive one line to line. She hits these things flat and they dance a little bit. There's another tough one. Yeah, nicely done. Megan taking that flat pass, just going with the momentum.
Yeah, that's all you can really do with those two because they're so fast, about to go in the net. You got to just pick it off and go quick to that corner.
I feel like the proliferation of the option really kind of has everyone prepared to deal with those flatter passes, right? That used to be kind of a panic type of a situation, not so much anymore. And that one wide. That might have been almost too patient on the side of Anderson Chacon there.
A little late to get up and hit that at least that extreme of an angle with that much speed. She could have done the same thing if she took a little speed off it, right? Just carve it.
4-2. Bryson Urango trying to push this to a third. That one, oh wow, what a serve. Jeez. Looked like it was going to clip the tape momentarily there. It did not, and it just fell right to the sand. So some good serving from both sides early on.
Right, we didn't have a lot of that in the last match until, you know, randomly down in the middle or at the very end. Both teams adapting, a little more aggressive with their serve location. And I really love this like run up float.
That one's tight. Oh, how about that?
Okay. If I don't know, you don't know. Wow, way to scramble. Still feel like they're in control even when they're in that play.
Yeah, a little game of improv. Watch how patient Elena is out of the net, knowing that's going to hit, gets down and ready. Caught a weird bounce, but she was ready for it. And then Maddie just kind of makes a reaction play, gets rewarded.
Oh my.
Another one. Piling them up. Who set this net up?
What is going on?
Just net regulation size of what?
How are we going to beat Brazil in a high net?
Back to within one. Elena to continue. And Nice swing off the hands there. Gina around to the left side.
You got to be so patient on Gina because you know she can see the whole time. She can use so many different speeds with her hand and carve different angles. Real tough to commit to something.
Oh boy, Megan finally getting in front of one. Maybe the change of timing talk was what she needed, just piking on that ball.
Yeah, good patience. She's sealing that thing on the way up.
Anderson taking that one out of the middle. How about that? Scooped. Oh boy, back to back. Megan Rice clamping.
She just set her alarm for 5:14.
Timeout called by Anderson Chacon. Down 4 early. This represents the biggest lead we've seen. And look at that left hand just sending that ball straight to the sand.
Yeah.
6-2 scoring run. Megan and Gina.
How many aces have we had in this set alone, too? We've been at like 4 or 5 aces so far, it feels like.
Well, there's been at least 2 from the side of Anderson Chacon. They've had a little bit of trouble siding out.
I think we've already beat our total from the last set in this first 8-4.
This is when you call the early timeout. Usually there's not a ton to talk about.
No, right.
It's just kind of the, hey, let's get back to our side out rhythm.
Yeah.
Control the first contact. Let things kind of snowball in our favor. And there you go. Megan, 11 kills, 2 stuff blocks, 2 control blocks, 2 aces. I think if you get a C block, then you got a C walk after in celebration.
You should. That's right. TJ hits, drop it like it's hot, and just ever.
Deep. Anderson out wide with a little tempo. Oh, Megan again. And she guides that one to the back half of the court. So yeah, switching up the tempo. Now.
Yeah, good patience by her. Just positioning. She's sealing so wide early, right?
Floating in there with that left hand. And oh my goodness.
Enough.
Megan Rice is everywhere right now.
Not your fault. She does this to everybody.
4.
Wow.
Safe to say she has dialed in the timing at the net on her block.
Timing confirmed from coach. It is dialed.
Bit more of a joyful run as we switch sides there from Coach Benson.
It's kind of like getting upgraded on an international flight. Oh, let me help you with your bag.
Yeah, and as you kind of expect, right, when one thing is kind of going wrong, it can bleed into other areas of the game. Now 11-4. Gina with a nice run, but a good crisp line shot from Chacon. Falls.
Yeah, I love the combo of Gina's super deep standing float just to disrupt how much time it takes for that ball to cross, right? Like that's a rhythm check, making sure that they're super disciplined on their serve receive.
Yeah, that's something I did not want as a receiver, is time to think.
No, just I'd rather you hit a jump serve at me.
Yeah, just hit it as hard as you can so it's on me. I can kind of react. Don't make me think about it. Oh, there's a little block. Chance to get one back here for Chacon. Oh, flying hook shot. And that one is wide. Anderson Chacon lost their way a little bit here. It's not surprising when a team starts just shutting the door at the net, touching everything you're swinging at.
Right.
Can be a little frustrating.
Now shots that are wide open, you kind of overthink.
Yeah, they're serving spots that are just perfect right up the middle.
Yeah, it's crazy how siding out well is one thing, and then scoring really well with your block and defense is one thing, and it all leads into like being more comfortable to go serve a little bit tougher and focus on that, right? They, like you said, they bleed into each other types of skill or situations within the game.
Well, it's kind of an interesting concept as we see Maddie get the nice little line shot to fall. Talk about that concept of, you know, if you're sort of struggling in one area of the game, you can look to other areas to bolster you up, right?
Yes.
But if you're not careful, it can kind of work the other way too. If I'm struggling in reception, it can hurt
everything.
Hurt my serve, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, great rundown there, Elena. Not yet. That's a great set. Yeah, just everything working out right now for Rice and Urango.
Yeah, all the bang-bang plays, fully in control, like you said, and then everything's going right for one, and then the other side is struggling to just to find something to build some momentum off of.
Oh, how about that?
That might work.
14-7. Saw this once before today, but that was against the guy whose shoulder was heavily taped.
Yeah.
The old technical timeout double up.
Right.
14-7.
Oh, the under pokey, just right underneath. Up trickle.
You can listen in to what the coaches are imparting during our technical timeout here.
I'm not allowed to do that. You gotta know that in every game. I'm kidding. The yawn is California stretch. Yes. We're going to start at 8 a.m. tomorrow, everybody. Shellbacks closes at 2 a.m. So you're going to have to find something to do in those 6 hours. Something to do in the in-between.
Again, we just need to be better at reading lips, having the coaches turn around the other way.
Yeah, again, it's not, you know, exactly rocket science.
Right.
What needs to happen, right?
Yeah.
Start with the first contact if you're Anderson Chacon.
Yeah, stay patient.
Megan Rice in set number 2, 4 attempts, 4 kills, 3 digs, 3 blocks, 2 aces.
I'll carry this team. I'm about to carry this team right now.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Will Chacon and Anderson be a part of that? Will Rice and Urango be a part of that? Let's find out.
If I'm Anderson Chacon right now, I'm just thinking, how do we regain some momentum, start to build towards what's likely going to be a third set?
Right.
It's not over yet, obviously.
Right, but that's what we're aiming towards, momentum. And then if we're at 18-17 or 19-all, we're in a good spot.
We're just looking at the point in front of us. They get that one there. You never know. Good things can happen, but at the very least, you want to start building that foundation moving towards the third. Another tough chance here. And that one finds the inside of the sideline.
Yeah, and Gina's so good at using that wrist away from off the net, especially when blockers pull. That's the hardest ball to get.
And a good run-through bump set from Meg Rice as well. Nice little baby line over the top from Maddie Anderson.
Yeah, like you said, if anything, we're kind of building some momentum off some things that build confidence that carry us into this third set that we can kind of attach ourselves to. Good patience on that side out, good rhythm, moving the ball around.
I mean, everything working for Rice and Urango. It's one of those interesting situations, right? Because sometimes when you punish a team, you feel like every day, maybe this is our day, everything's going this way, but then there is always the Theo Brunner corollary.
I was going to bring that up, but don't want to beat him by too much because they need to get to 11 or 12, I think his theory is.
I do believe 12 is the threshold.
Right, like if you beat him too bad, you almost take that belief into the third set, like it should be that easy all the time. Right.
Well, it's hard to stay on the throttle to that level, right? And the other team almost feels like it can't go any worse.
Right, we're owed our turn now, like, yeah.
Let's see, very close here, 16-10. Good pull, but just a better hit from Gina Urango. Up the line with some pace. That is nicely done. I like the aggressiveness there. Elena
smooth,
knocking that to the corner on 2.
Well, quick coach gets out there, hands them their towel, quick chat. Smart. Leverage that time.
Full service.
Yeah.
Full service coaching, Jake.
Towel. Motivation.
Oh, there's a block.
Jeez.
Patty Anderson getting in front of the heater. And Meg Rice looking to put a dent in the beach.
Yeah, she was going to bounce stadium on that one.
Oh, there's an ace.
That's our lineup.
All right. Saw the late ace seal the deal in set number 1. Now within 4. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, right.
This is a team that has a proclivity to make comebacks too. And Anderson and Chacon, they thrive in the drama.
I'm going to be honest, I don't know what proclivity means, but I'm going to laugh like I do.
A propensity?
Stop it, stop. Nice.
Nice little rhythm there on that offensive play for Anderson Chacon.
Yeah, so far that real quick tempo set has been great. Gotten Megan to kind of commit to her early, chop around.
And you feel it a little bit, right, for Anderson and Chacon, like even if they don't end up victorious in this set, they've tightened up the wheels a little bit. They're starting to come loose on the bus. Here's a chance. Elena out wide. There she goes. Second effort is good.
Never twice.
18-15 now.
Yeah, this is that momentum that you want to build.
5-1 run here. What a time for it.
Anderson and Chacon will complete a long comeback here in set 2.
Mark just setting the stage here.
Another good tough serve from Anderson. Great set. Oh, how about the scoop? Yeah, I think that one had to go.
Yeah, she touched it. She had to try to flip it over.
I'll tell you, there has been some sort of set-saving types of sets on the side of Urango and Rice. On some less than perfect first passes that they both kind of better the ball and put up beautiful sets. 19-15.
What a set.
Yeah, that is a crisp cut shot too. A little slap cross court. Full service Jake on the job.
There he is. No water. Dang it.
In the United States, we have Jake from State Farm. Canada sent us Jake from Canada. Form of Jake McNeil. 16 looking at 19.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of magic we can generate here. No real good side, bad side all day. Stadium blocks most of that wind.
Yeah, Elena and Maddie have been making strides a little bit of late with their serve. That's close. Like just going up easily over the top, and that gives them 4 set points.
Urango and the Rice.
I like it. Gina just getting a rep from a new spot.
Gina's going to pick up the cut shot, have a chance to close it. And she does off the hands of Anderson at the net. So 21-16 is the final score in set number 2. We will see a third for the second straight match here on Stadium Court to close out the day. A spot in the semifinals against Chang and Kraft is on the line. Who's going to take it? We'll see in just a few moments.
Today, taking down Sowers and Truman, Foster and Schaefer, Jackson and Wood, and now another 3-setter against Maddie Anderson and Elena Chacon.
Welcome back to beautiful Manhattan Beach, the progressive AVP Manhattan Beach Open 2026 edition. Our final set of our final match of Survivor Saturday is about to kick off here momentarily. Anderson Chacon, Rice Urango, as we look at the statistics through 2 sets. And a little dip, obviously, in hitting percentage there for Anderson Chacon. A little step up for Rice and Urango, who got off to a huge lead. 14-7 was the technical timeout. It was the Megan Rice
Megan took over. Yeah, she was putting on a show for everybody.
Absolutely. But look at that. I mean, 10 aces between the 2 teams through 2 sets. It has been a wild serving performance, kind of a back and forth in the first set.
Yeah.
It was a big, huge lead for Rice and Urango. Anderson and Chacon valiantly fought back, but just kind of ran out of time ultimately. Now it's anybody's guess as to who's going to take the third. Looking to survive into Championship Sunday. Pull, dig. That one's close. Wide open net. Oh, that one falls.
Don't stare at me that long. Just a little look and chop. So good.
Deep middle. Just enough to cause confusion and find its way to the sand. Elena Chacon. Get on the board first. They are not unaccustomed to tight situations in matches. Almost all of their league matches kind of went this way. 3-setters, hard-fought battles. Again, tremendous work from Megan Rice on the run-through bump set.
Like you said in that second set, like they've been able to save so many plays with the quality of the bump set, and then also Gina's ability to get her feet there and just use her golden paw. Go wrap that ball.
Wow. That is crisp as well.
So smooth. Good job.
Anderson Chacon. Not only the back pedal bump set use, but then the communication to let her know the left side of the court was open.
Right. And Maddie kind of shuffling over with her just to have that ball stay on her right side. She didn't stay in the middle of the court. She followed her partner. It's real good.
I mean, you got Kenny Loggins' danger zone going.
Perfect
Does it
song.
get better than this?
It does not.
Anderson, big move into the cross court there and the shutdown. Have a look at this move. Little lateral jump, perfectly timed. Block number 3 on the match. Ooh. Tough serve up the middle. Chacon with a chance. Perfect set and the wrap over the top.
Wow.
Dream start here if you're Anderson Chacon. 4-1 on our first side change.
She just floats on the sand. Oh, reminds me like a T-Crabs, where almost like weightless, right? Everything's balanced, smooth. I love how Maddie takes that big breath before she bump sets, and it just stays right in line. Good team defensive play there.
Rio scoring run.
This is always like a great feeling in these third sets. You kind of get a little bit of like a boost in the very beginning. Then it's also the hardest lead to hold on to in these third sets, right? Because the other team, they know this could be it. So they're just hyper-focused. The key here is just keep the consistent pressure and that throttle on.
Yeah, it's one of the things I've liked so much about the team of Anderson Chacon, and one of the things that I think is such an important byproduct of the NCAA system is when these girls graduate to the professional ranks, they have so much winning under their belt, right? Like winning is a muscle, winning is a skill, it's a habit. It's something that you need to have experience with, because exactly like you said, it feels like 4-1, you're in great position, but then teams start charging back at you, and you tend to panic if you're not used to that type of moment, right? So it helps to have those years of experience in college, years of experience like a Gina Urango has and Megan Rice on the professional scene.
So true.
Another pickup, Chacon. That one's close. Yeah, that's a missed opportunity.
That point that you just made is exactly how what I tell anyone who asks for advice. Like, what should I do? I'm like, go learn how to win as much as possible, because that is something that you want to be as comfortable with as possible. You want to see different ways of winning, different situations.
And you want to be able to identify the moments and then not shrink away from the moments. You want to relish those moments, kind of lean in. It's something that both of these teams are very capable of doing, but something we've seen a lot of out of Chacon and Anderson. They've been in some dicey situations throughout league play, throughout qualifier play. And they were always, it seemed like, equal to the task. Out wide to Urango. Scoop Chacon. What a chance. Great set here. Oh, a little wiggle.
Wow.
Low past the left arm of Megan Rice.
That was almost like the Sand Monster step close. Little pitter patter, baby jump. Pump fake.
Look at this scoop. Talk about the balance and then the pitter patter. Just pop it low.
Yep. Like the negative approach. I'm going to throw you off.
Deep serve. Nice high swing off the top of the hands for Urango. Again, another quality set from Rice.
She stays so disciplined there, where most want to go low, and in that blocker's realm where Gina keeps it high, playing deep court.
Rice and Urango chasing a bit. What can they generate from the service line? There's a tough one. Anderson around to the left side, and she rattles that off the block.
That set is the most important part of that whole process.
Absolutely, and you see the calmness with which Chacon approaches that, right? Almost falling to the sand to cushion that ball.
Giving herself more time to just lay it up for her partner, but also take so much of the speed off, right? It's easy to just set that thing high, but to absorb and give that perfect medium tempo, I mean, that's what made it so easy for Maddie to keep in front of her.
Barely gets out of our screen. That's kind of the rhythm that Maddie Anderson is looking for. Elena delivers. This set 571 to just 125 hitting numbers. Yeah, Chacon is on this one as well. And that is crisp and down. Elena Chacon continues to swallow up everything defensively.
Yeah, such good timed move. She didn't show anything early. Probably running kind of like a 4, right? As she's walking into that line shot. Stays patient. Maddie gives her a really good set. Whenever she gives her that space, that 3 feet off, they're automatic.
Yeah, watching some of her matches in league play, we were starting to wonder if she's clairvoyant.
Yeah.
Just seemingly knowing where the hitters want to go before they do. There's another one. Nice little upside down gator for Megan Rice. What a set that is, but a little too close for Megan Rice, and it's point number 9 to Anderson Chacon.
Yeah, this goes back to building that momentum in that second set, right, where they're down by under like 10 points, right? Yeah. And they find some belief, they find some confidence.
Yeah, very easy to fold in that type of situation. They did not. Still lost by 5 points, but they battled their way back in. They kind of put in the work. Please the volley gods if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah, it's a nice swing from Gina around to the left side. Yeah, I'm a big believer that you can't just kind of turn it on and off, right?
Yeah.
You got to stay engaged.
You do.
If you take a beating, as long as you're engaged, I mean, it's going to happen to everybody. But it's sort of a karmic disaster if you go, I'm getting beat, I'm just going to fold and regroup
Save
and try
it
for
the
set
end.
3. Yeah.
Right, that doesn't go well.
Rarely works. Chacon a little close. Gina's going to have a chance. Oh, wide open net.
Oh, nobody.
Oh, Anderson almost with the scoop. Too much pop. 9-5 now. I think this point right here is big. 9-6 feels like you're back in it if you're Rice Urango. 10-5 starts to feel like it's getting away from you.
Right. There's a huge difference in belief here if you get 6.
Good serve, good pass. Finding that sideline off the top of the tape. It is indeed 10-5. Full service Jake, pleased with the effort of his women out there.
Yeah, great track down on that set, getting that feet to the ball, making sure that angle is still available, not getting under it early. This is where she's going to line up this middle serve again, where it kind of drops off on that 14-foot line. Maybe going for that same distance, but a different lineup here, like middle to middle. Oh, she goes back to her favorite side.
Driving that one in the middle. Gina handles it, goes around left. Just sneaks that past the block. Maddie, touch off the net there. I feel like if you're Rice and Urango, you've got to start chipping away each time back at the line.
Yeah.
Try and get one. That is not going to do it.
Yeah, you need to be able to like go back, get a reel, and then they side out. We just got to creep closer with every chance.
Good serve out wide to Urango. Oh, there is a pop on 2 for Megan Rice.
I like her going with that first time that they serve Gina's sideline. Don't hesitate, don't question it, just be aggressive. I love that.
And it was the perfect time for her with Anderson still scrambling to get up to the net. Elena, necessary or tactical? That's a game we play.
Could be both, right.
The sunglass wipe. Gina going back to the jump serve. Elena around right side. Oh, covered. Anderson well off the net. Little step in.
Oh, what a
tough chance here. Going to be a free ball. Who's going to take it? It'll be Anderson. Out wide left. Little tempo. And the cut shot's going to be good.
So smart. They do such a good job of staying in system and kind of going that quicker tempo to get teams to commit sooner and know you see what's available a lot sooner that way.
Yeah, you feel like between the two, Elena's the more comfortable hand setter. Right?
Yeah.
So I like Maddie Anderson kind of taking that free ball.
Right.
She likes that tempo set out wide. Just able to work the ball around. Good delivery. 12-7 now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can feel that building in the force. Like she's going to send a message here.
Yeah, it was almost like, you know, the rings of ripples on the glass of water in Jurassic Park. You could feel the ground shaking as Megan was getting ready.
Then you look to the mirror.
Off.
yeah. Ground shake. Yeah, exactly. And that set almost looked like it might have been a little lower than she was planning on to get on it, but she just sped up.
That's the reason it didn't bounce 6 rows deep.
Yeah.
She just had to pike a touch sooner. Yeah. 17 kills, 4 blocks, 3 aces, 7 digs. What a performance from Megan Rice. Will it be enough? This time, 13-8.
Big side out. Throwing another layer of a line shot.
Well, Anderson Chacon have switched up their offense enough to negate the effectiveness of Megan Rice at the net. I mean, she has no blocks in this set. It was her 3 or 4 in succession that really opened up that big lead in set number 2 for Rice and Urango.
Agreed. Just kind of eliminate her out of the process was a great game plan.
That one into the net and down on their own side. 13-9. You have to have one here if you're Rice and Urango.
Yeah, that 14.
If not 2.
Yeah. Let me get to 11, get a timeout, you know,
As calm as you like on that pass. Sets a little bit off. There's one into the net. There's the one. You'd love to have another one.
Yeah.
This time, oh yeah. Very close, well handled. That is a very poised side out.
And that scream is a little bit of relief. Yeah.
Little indecisive perhaps on whether or not that serve was in.
Yeah.
But she took it as you should do, right? Play the close ones.
Right. Last thing you want is that to land on the line.
Now 4 match points to show for it. Spot in the semifinals championship Sunday at the Manhattan Beach Open. Another tough serve, Urango. And that is a nice cut shot. 14-11. We'll switch ends. 3 chances now to side out. For the spot in the semis.
Yeah, wondering if we've got some sort of offense set up where we go back, we go tempo, we move it around, try to defend off, get ahead of this defensive scheme, right, that they're trying to set up.
Yeah, I think step 1, control the first contact. Elena, perfect pass. Bump juice. Gina's going to be on that line shot. Goes around to the left side. Oh, good. Overhand dig. Chacon. Second chance to put it away. Not yet. Oh, there it is indeed.
Wow.
Gina can't quite come up with it, and that seals the deal. It'll be Anderson Chacon into the semifinals. Chang and Kraft await them tomorrow in Championship Sunday. How about the bounce back?
Yeah.
After set number 2, 15-11. They win it going away. They got off to the good start and never looked back. Tremendous performance there and a very hard-fought battle for Megan and Gina as well. After being in position to maybe take that first set, it got stolen away from them. They bounced back incredibly strong and were dominant in set number 2. There is the elation, however, for Elena and Maddie.
Yeah, playing well beyond their years as far as composure and control.
So here's a look at our brackets. Brasher, Cruz, Van Winkle, Van Winden are one semifinal. Anderson, Chacon, Chang, and Kraft are the other semifinal. The 1 and 2 seeds made it, but then it's the 12 and the 14 seeds finding their way into the semis. The championship Sunday appearances here in Manhattan Beach. What a phenomenal Survivor Saturday it has been.
What a day.
Since 8 a.m. We've had match after match after match of battles here on Stadium Court and elsewhere on these hallowed sands. For Rich Lamborn, Casey Patterson, it's been a pleasure to be with you all day long. We'll be back tomorrow. Championship Sunday from Manhattan Beach. Please join us then.